Welcome back everybody to another Minecraft tutorial video. So today, basically if you've ever wanted to breed bees in your Minecraft world for any reason whatsoever, if it's just to make a bigger hive, to make more honey for yourself, or anything like that, this is the guide you'll need. So basically, bees have been added since 1.15, the second newest update to Minecraft as of 1.16 that just came out this week. And the whole update was kind of about them. They're just these little tiny guys that kind of fly around, and they just spend their time kind of just, just going near flowers and just sucking up nectar and then going back to the hive, putting in honey and all this good stuff. They're just nice little guys. Now, bees are neutral mobs, so that means that if you attack them, they'll attack you back, and they do poison you when you do attack them, so I wouldn't recommend it, obviously. There was a time when once you hit a bee and it poisoned you, it would lose its stinger and it would die, but you'd also die and lose your items when you did die. So I don't know if that's still in the game or not. Just beware if you do punch a bee, that may or may not happen. So it's just never punch a bee. Basically, you don't want to punch them. They're harmless unless you attack them or steal their honey. But there's a kind of a get around for stealing their honey, right? So basically, if you want to get their honey in the game, all you have to do is place a campfire under their hive and then kind of smoke it out, so then they're okay with it, basically. So you can take the honey out and they won't get mad at you if there's a campfire under their hive. It's the same thing with this little nest thing here. So yeah, so bees can typically be found in forest biomes and assorted biomes like this kind of greenery biomes where it would be kind of a warmer climate. You wouldn't find them in tundras or really in like mountain biomes, anything like that. You can kind of imagine, and they wouldn't be in deserts either. It's kind of just, where you would find bees in real life, I guess, is the way to describe it. So like just kind of in nature, like in forests and stuff like that. It's fairly self-explanatory, and they're pretty common actually as well. You'll find beehives around a good bit. So as I said, they won't attack you unless you attack them, or if you disturb their hive. For example, if you knock down the tree it's on and it falls, then they will get pretty mad at you. Or if you just break it yourself and run off with it, then they will chase you and try to sting you. And if you do steal honey, they'll also do that without putting the campfire under it. So yeah, just don't bother them, basically, is the main thing here. But you can collect their honey. Like, they're very, very useful in the game, but you just want to collect the honey. So the only difference between the bee nest and the beehive isn't, like, there's no difference, basically. It's just that you can craft this one, you can't craft this one. This one's found in nature. It's a natural spawn, but you have to craft this one yourself. So this one's crafted using 3 honeycomb and 6 of any planks. And to harvest honeycomb and honey, you will need bottles, just regular glass bottles, and shears. So to harvest the honey, the hive will have to be full. And to be full, you can see the texture will be gold on the side. So if I grab a fresh one like this, as you can see, there's no gold on the side. So it's not full, obviously. You can tell it filling up because there'll be particles kind of pouring off of it when you know it's full, like little yellow drops there coming off. That's how you know the hive is full. And you need 5 deposits from a bee to be in the hive before you can right click it to harvest some. So if we right click this, as you can see, I got myself a honey bottle. So that's really cool. I'm going to put down a few more hives so they can fill up the place here, because we're going to need to show a bit more of that. But yeah, so then you have the bee nest over here, which is the exact same thing. It's just you can craft this one. And to get honeycomb, you can right click this. And yeah, he'll get a bit mad because there's no campfire under this thing, and he'll come out to try to get me, but I'm in creative mode, so he can't kill me. So I right click this thing, and I got myself 3 honeycomb because it was full with a shears. So if you right click it with a shears, you get 3 honeycomb. If you right click it with a bottle, you get a honey bottle. So I would recommend placing this over a campfire if you don't want them to come out and attack you when you harvest their honey. So they will eventually stop being mad, but for now he's a bit tilted. So what can you do with honeycomb and honey, I hear you ask? Well, the honeycomb is used to make the nest over there, and the honey bottle is just basically kind of another food item in a way. It gives you saturation, and I think it heals a few hearts maybe as well. But it's not super useful or anything yet. It does have uses though, of course. You can make a honey block as well, and you can make a honeycomb block with the honeycomb. So it's not entirely useless at all. Honey blocks are really cool. They're basically like slime blocks that you can run on the walls on. So I'll just show you for a second what I mean by that. So here is a honey block. And if I were to jump onto this and press shift, as you can see, I very slowly slide down the honey block like this. So it's just very sticky. Like it's just a really sticky thing. So if I get a bit higher, I guess I can show it a bit better. And as you can see, when I press shift on it, I fall really slow. It's the same when I don't press shift, I think. Yeah, you just kind of glide down. It's really, really cool. But that's basically what you can make with the honey in this. So that's what bees are used for in the game. I would recommend making a little greenhouse thing like this. I just made this one really quickly. Just anything out of glass is kind of cool, I guess. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be fancy or anything. Just as long as there's a beehive inside with a bunch of flowers for them to collect pollen, and a campfire under your beehive so the bees won't get mad at you for harvesting the honey. And you need a bunch of glass bottles and shears too if you want to collect the honey, of course. So yeah, that's basically what you need. Flowers, any kind of flower will do when it comes to bees. They're not picky. They'll take any flower as long as it's near their hive. They can go back to the hive fairly quickly. That's the main thing for them. So anyway, we'll get on to finally breeding the bees. So I'm going to grab this. I'll grab these. Okay, perfect. So basically, when you have two bees in your Minecraft world, right, they could be very, very far away from your home, and you want to bring them back and make a greenhouse near your home to keep the bees in and breed them and to collect honey. So to do this, it's not the easiest thing, obviously, because you're bringing them away from their hive. I would recommend grabbing a lead and taking two of them back with you. You only need two to start off a kind of hive, I guess, as well. He just went into the thing. But yeah, you only need two to start off, of course. So you could just bring two back with you if you can. And they will come with you once you drag them. You can't really see it here though because they're kind of in a closed space. But yeah, and once you get your two bees back into your greenhouse kind of area or whatever you're using, as you can see, they really like flowers. They really, really like flowers, and they're very attracted to flowers. So if I were to right-click two of these guys with a flower, they will now begin the breeding process. And bam, we got a baby bee. Look how tiny and cute that is. That is unbelievable. But that's basically how you breed bees. It's literally just any flower and just have two of them. Just collect two of any flower and you can breed bees. Very simple, very easy, right? So I'm going to breed two more just for the sake of it. And there we go. And we can get another baby bee, and we're just adding to our hive by doing this. And we can just keep breeding them over and over again, and you can expand your hive as much as you want, as long as you don't anger them, because if you anger them and you're inside and there's a lot of them, you're kind of screwed. So yeah, and he almost just died in the fire. Wow. But do make sure to put a campfire under your beehives and nests so that the bees won't attack you if you harvest the honey and honeycomb. And that is basically all there is to do with bees in Minecraft. So as I said, you know, neutral mob, don't attack it. You don't need to attack it at all. It won't drop anything if you kill it, and it'll just hurt you in the process as well. It's not a win-win situation. It's a lose-lose situation right there. So there's no point doing it. So yeah, that's bees in a nutshell, basically. And as I said, they're only used to collect honey and honeycomb in the game. That's their main use. You can also keep them around for pests if you want to, because they are pretty cute, to be fair. So yeah, that'll do it for this tutorial. I hope you did find it some way useful if you are trying to breed bees in Minecraft or whatever. And yeah, if you want to see more tutorials from me, you can check the tutorials playlist on my channel. There's a bunch of guides for breeding different mobs in Minecraft and finding different ores, stuff like that. Hope you find it some way useful. So that will do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and turn on notifications so you're told whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.